In August of 2019, I found this stroller at our local charity shop. At that time, my two daughters were both under 2 years old. It was really a lifesaver and we have used it every single day. We really love it so much. Keep watching this video on how I restore and renew this stroller. The stroller is a twin pushchair by the Swedish brand Almayunga, and I believe that it was called Double Trouble and is from the early 90s. When I first got the stroller, it seemed in very good condition in spite of the age. However, I could tell that the fabric was worn and threadbare. It didn't take long until the first tear appeared. Even though I liked the fabric very much, as a 90s kid myself, it rekindled memories of my own childhood. But after 1 year of daily use, there was no way I could save it. So, first I just had to take it all apart and get an overview of what needed to be done, what fabrics to invest, and tools to have at hand during the project. Would I even be able to do it at all? Could I do it all by myself, or would I need some professional help? My first look at the construction gave me confidence about pulling this off. So, let's get on with it. The first thing I realized was that it had some kind of rubber that served as a joint between the seat and the backrest. It had dried out and was cracked and brittle. I figured leather would be a perfect replacement. It doesn't age the same way that plastics. And also, I had this worn out boot that I got from a friend as she was cleaning out her wardrobe. It came very handy for this purpose. I like to save and reuse as much as possible, but still be smart where I can add to the quality. And for the redesign, I wanted to have a pattern fabric. Something joyful but still quite classic, that it does not go out of style. To be practical, something that could stand some stains without giving too much attention is what I was looking for. Nature is a safe card to play, so the fabric I ended up with was actually a waxed tablecloth, as it is water resistant and easy to clean. I am tracing different seat pieces directly onto the fabric, making sure that it aligns with the direction of the weave. Because I'm not saving the original seat, I might as well cut it open, and that will make the chasing easier, but I'd rather keep this as a reference for the reassembly. The overall seat construction was mainly two-dimensional, so the tracing was made easily. I really enjoyed using clips instead of needles when keeping the pieces in place for sewing. This worked well and minimized number of holes through the fabric to preserve the waterproof properties as much as possible. Also, the clips were easy to handle as the layers of fabric gave some bulk. The brown fabric that I am using on the inside is for extra support. It is a cotton weave that I found secondhand. I really want to encourage you to go through the textile section at the secondhand stores. I have found a lot of nice pieces and fabric secondhand and saved lots of money for my projects. Even if it can have some murkiness after a wash or two hanging it out to dry, the smell will most likely go away. The chassis is an all stainless steel. It really has no significant defects to it. It is something about these vintage strollers. They really did not cheat on the quality. Just have so much more to give. For the mattress, I chose a cotton weave in an accent color to make it pop. In the summertime, when the children have a t-shirt and shorts, it will not be clammy. It will also be easy to take off and wash. The idea of this upcycling was really me giving back the love for the stroller that it first has given to me and our family. I hope to be able to use this still for some times with my children, and then to be able to pass it forward, hopefully to last many more excursions. Nothing makes more sense to me. I know that the time and effort I spent is way more than many of us would be willing to pay for. But the joy in repairing something that you love, and as an expression of thankfulness, this is what I want to pass on to my children. I want my children to see me take care of the things that we have, not primarily because they are worth a lot of money, but to practice gratitude and respect, acting responsibly and not exploiting resources unnecessarily. I had done my best to ignore and procrastinate this part of the project. The time has come to take some decisions about how or if I would even do this canopy. I was really nervous and scared that I was just gonna destroy this whole project and not be able to put this canopy back together again. But as a perfectionist, and of course, I wanted to make that rocking, awesome stroller, so I did the decision to go for it. This time for the pattern tracing, I did open the original by the seams. It made the tracing easier, but it was much trickier sewing them back together without the reference. I definitely had some trouble. I messed up a couple of times, but then I finally figured it out. I then got my dad to help me out with some new wheel caps on his CNC milling cutter. He got this machine quite recently and had just about learned how to use it. So this was my very first time working on this machine, and I think you can imagine how the brain starts firing up on ideas and all the possibilities for projects later on. But for now, adding this wooden detail was so cool, and we were really excited to see how it will all turn out. one of the best parts about it was just watching the machine do the work as I grabbed a cup of coffee and leaned back. I then colored them black with stain, which I think will add a nice contrast to the rest of the stroller. It was very pleasing to then remove the old plastic wheel caps, which I then realized that 2 of them was already broken. Now I can almost see the finish line, and this is where I get a new load of inspiration and energy, focusing in on all the details. The old stroller had a rain cover that I was really just tracing off, but this time I added a window in front, as well as the clip-on buttons on the souffle, where I could possibly attach a future insect net or sunshade, or why not a stroller mobile. We are finally reaching the end of this project. I've been working for so many hours on the actual stroller, filming, editing, as well as learning how to do those too. But now I am so excited to share with you the final result. First, I just want to thank you so very much for watching and sticking with me so far. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also share your thoughts in the comments below. If you don't want to miss out on my next upcoming project, you are also very welcome to subscribe to this channel. But now, I hope you are very ready for the great reveal, because here it is.